Hello, everyone. This particular spectator is going to sound strange to your ears because you will say it has nothing to do with me today. But later in the year, if you file it away, it will have something to do with you, and that is davening on your birthday. So I'm privileged this week to celebrate two birthdays, both the Hebrew and the English, in the same week, and I thought I'd share with you the experience of davening on your birthday. There is literature on birthdays, but not much. One of those very, I would say, rare pieces on birthdays is that of the Chida, Rav Chaim Yosef David Azulai, who was born in 1724, one of the first frequent travelers, and because I travel quite often, I always, of course, had a certain reverence for the Chida. However, unlike me, the Chida, when he traveled, wrote a book. And we have tens of his books. Some of them are unknown, and I'm quoting from one of his many writings, his Perush on Kohelet. In Kohelet, which we read on Sukkot, the pasuk says, "Eit ladledet," there's a time to be born, ve'eit lamut, and a time to die. Eit latat, a time to plant, ve'eit lakornator, a time to take the plants out of the ground. Ask the Chida, because he says he came to the conclusion that the day you were born is a mazel dika time. It's a time that's of great luck. How come Moshe Rabbeinu died on the very same day of his birthday? And he answers, that's why in the same pasuk it says it's a time to plant and a time to uproot the plants. And I'll just read his words because they're beautiful. Klomar, mipnei shemazalo shenolad v'zehu eit latat. Because it's a time to do things, because it's a good mazel dika time, that could be a time that you're going to uproot things from the ground. Namely, it's up to you. If your davening is going to be something that comes with action, namely, you know you're davening, you know that God is listening, you know that ultimately you're at a good time in your life, and you use it for doing practical things, then it could be wonderful. But if you go ahead and you sit back and you say, well, I said Tehillim, good enough, but Ezrat Hashem, things should be well, let me go back to eating dinner, then quite frankly, it could be the opposite. Namely, God gives you a gift. The gift is mazel. What are you going to do with it? God gives you a gift to daven, to ask for whatever you want. And you did. What are you going to do with it a second after davening? You're going to waste time, or you're going to use time? You're going to do something practical because it's a good time, or you're going to sit back with your feet up? Indeed, the Gemara says that the month of Adar is a mazel time, and therefore, if you have a trial with a non-Jew, that's the time to go to trial. Unlike Av, which is the opposite. Indeed, the Gemara says, because it's a good time, then do something about it. Don't sit back and do nothing. And that's indeed the experience, in my opinion, of davening on your birthday. If it's indeed a mazel dika time, what are you going to do? What are you practically going to take action of the many challenges out there? There is a mazel time. What are you going to do about it? Wishing everyone a happy birthday whenever it might come, and a wonderful day.